Kia ora, and welcome to day 7 of a month done, and a month of mindful moments with tangling. Yesterday we did time zoned, one of my own tangles, and today I want to have fun with another orb-based tangle, but this one is, instead of bouncing it around the page, we're going to overlap them in a bit of a bundle. So, although the edge of my time zoned is here, and I'm going to start a bundle there, I'm actually just going to start with a fresh one over here first of all. And this one I've chosen is MoonBerry by Debbie New. And we're going to start by drawing a little flower. Just a little drama flower, almost like the inside of that cut apple, if you remember way back earlier in the week. And then I'm going to aura the flower very gently and smoothly. And that gives us our flower base here, with which I'm then going to offset an orb around it. So it may not be in the center anymore, it's just going to be offset. And each time I want to draw another little flower nearby with 5 petals, just like the inside of our apple. Give it an aura and then offset the flower so it's not in the center of the orb, and just include a little bit of drawing behind. So instead of completing the whole orb, this time you've just got a little bit as it's nestled in beside the previous one that you've drawn. And this little one, MoonBerry, can branch out in a little bundle rather than being all spaced out like the previous one. I find it easier to draw the little drama flowers first and then do the aura and then the orb around. However, if you feel like doing it the other way round, that's fine too. And once you've had practiced a few of those, then perhaps go back and fill in the one around the half edge, just using the drama flower and then the aura to complete your little MoonBerry, which sits beside the other half of time zoned on the previous page. And rather than leave one MoonBerry out by itself, I'll have 2 little groups here. Just at the edge of the page, I want to draw something which is where all these MoonBerries have been falling from. So instead of drawing a whole berry, I'm just going to draw here a little shelf. This is my punnet, so to speak, and my little MoonBerries have been falling out of them. As I've mentioned before, with a tangle that actually looks like something, sometimes a bit of shading is a good idea, which actually makes it look realistic. So we want to turn our MoonBerries into real looking moonberries. And so I'm just going to draw very casually with the graphite a smile in each of my orbs. And once I've got my graphite smile inside my orb, I'll then just use my tortillon and gently pull the graphite out from my smile and into the orb I'll take the graphite near to the edge here, but then make it smile and curve round. So we'll take our little orbs that we've drawn and start turning them into little spheres. And because we've employed some drawing behind, we'll just take our graphite and just pop a little shadow around the outside edge of all those overlaps. With this one, we won't push it out too far, just enough to give it a gentle blend around the line. And I mustn't forget the two on the other page here of my spread. If you're just working off one page rather than a whole spread, you may find that you've just got one group of moonberries. If you're working through a MonthDone journal like me, you might have room for two. So there we have it, our little moonberries. And we'll shade it underneath as if there's a joy. In fact, it brings me to our prompt today. I find joy in the simple process of building a tangle step by step. I rely on the way, one stroke at a time, to build the pattern up slowly. You do not need to worry how it will turn out. Just follow the steps. A very simple joy. But what else do you find joy in? You can write it down here. So whether you've worked on a spread with two little groups of MoonBerry, or perhaps you've just got a page and your moonberries are just floating across from one side of the page to the next, I hope you've got a little shelf here where our moonberries are tucked in, because we're going to use that shelf tomorrow. And as your journey through the notebook has reached a week, 7 days, just have a pause, have a breathe, and we'll start on a different tangle tomorrow.